It goes on and on and on. Remind me of.
Bro, am I even allowed to make this video? Bro, what's going on, guys? Your boy Rashad Landers, Deuce, whatever you know me by. Shout out to the college basketball group chat. And for those who follow me on social media, man, I'm rocking the full beard right now. I'm trying to, I need to brush it, but my barber told me I need to get a haircut too, man. It's all over the place. My barber told me, he's like, you ever try rocking the beard? I was like, what am I talking about? It's not what we are here for. But am I allowed to make this video? Oh, yes. I'm going to make it, though. I don't care. Because, and many may be asking why I'm asking that question. For those who don't know, I grew up in Arkansas, and I go to the University of Arkansas. But it's crazy what we are witnessing right now on campus. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I got my computer here. And we're probably ranked in probably like 10, 12 sports. That's not an accurate number, but it's like really that we're that good at sports. It's always been like that for the not lower sports, but football and basketball is like the main thing in college sports, and baseball, which we're always consistent at. But softball, we're blue blood in track and field and cross country, so they're doing their part as usual. You're seeing softball, you're seeing women's soccer, women's tennis, you name it, we're most likely ranked in it. But this is about basketball, man. The Final Four, the Arkansas Razorbacks, bro. A player that I grew up playing with, literally did not lose in middle school. We got to spend the freshman year in high school together. Moses Moody, projected lottery pick, projected top 10 pick, depending on multiple websites. Lottery, no doubt. SEC Freshman of the Year, should have been Player of the Year, but shout out to Herb Jones, man. Gotta show respect where respect is due. But my opinion, and it should have been Moses, but couldn't go wrong with either one, in my opinion. But yeah, Moses Moody, who's averaging 17.5 and 5 rebounds a game, shooting 44%, 82 from the line, 38 from the 3-point line. Probably the best 3-and-D prospect in the draft, which is why he's lottery. That's what you're seeing a lot nowadays. 3-and-D guys are very valuable. KCP, Danny Green, Mikal Bridges, who's starting to light it up this year from 3. Very valuable player in the league this year. Former Razorback Isaiah Joe, that's the role that he's kind of developing into. He had, I think, 28 yesterday, G League game. Mason Jones is just a pure bucket getter. But this is very interesting to see. And I'm going to name this video, can the Hawks make it to the Final Four? I'm going to say my obvious answer is anybody can make it to the Final Four this year. I see John Rothstein talk about Baylor, Gonzaga, and then he fills out the 2 lines. He leaves 2 lines. That's one of his tweets. It'll be interesting to see. It's definitely possible. But let's talk about the team. Moses Moody, of course. Justin Smith, stats don't say it. You look at his stats, it's not nothing amazing. He's averaging 12 and 6 right now. Really 7 rebounds, 12.7 rebounds from 53% from the field. That may be light to you, but the impact that he has on the floor for the Razorbacks is crazy. It's very crazy. Jalen Tate, grad transfer from Northern Kentucky, only averaging 10. But he is very, he can pop off for 28 a night. Justin can go for 20 a night. JD Note, who's also SEC 6th Man of the Year, guy that I talked to a lot personally, he's averaging 13 right now. He's the second leading scorer on the team. He's, like I said, that 6-man role. Devo Davis, Desi Seals, Devo Davis, absolute stud. I think if he have this year and progresses next year to about 14 points per game, he may be gone next year, honestly. That's my personal opinion. I think Devo Davis may be gone next year. Desi Seals, the dog of the team, the heart and soul. Connor Vanover, 7-3. You always need a 7-3 in the tournament, man. That handles the small teams when you have a 7-3. Those first couple of schools you play, they probably haven't seen a 7-3 all year. Vance and Jackson, guy who can shoot the lights out the ball is 6'9". Jalen Williams, you can't look at his stats. Another player, you can't look at his stats. You got 2 guys you can't look at their stats and determine the game. It's Justin Smith and Jalen Williams. What they do on the defensive end, and they're like glue guys. Glue guys. That's what they are, glue guys. they win. That's what they do. That's why the Razorbacks are 21-5, because they have players who wants to win, and they have players who can score the ball, and the whole team buys in on defense. And also, when you have a starting lineup where your shortest player is 6'4" and everybody else is 6'6" and above, it's kind of hard to score against. They get smaller as the bench goes out, but that doesn't matter. Ethan Henderson, probably the last guy I'll speak of that can come in and provide an instant spark whenever he wants to. Shot blocking and rebounding. I always need that. Very athletic at 6'8", 6'9". But so that's basically the scope of the team. And when I look at Joe Lunardi's latest bracketology, these are like not the real brackets, but Lunardi knows what he's talking about. He's very close, very accurate most of the time. And we're looking at Southern Utah in the first round, who I think, I haven't watched much of Southern Utah this year. Excuse me. Shout out to them though. I think it'll be a pretty easy game. He has it projected as a 3 seed right now in Arkansas. I think it'll be, you never know. It's March. It's very mid-major. A lot of mid-majors, low majors this year, very experienced. So don't take that lightly with anybody. But I think we beat Southern Utah, make it to the round of 32. Most likely have Oklahoma. VCU is very Hey, if that happens, Oklahoma, VCU, that's a very interesting matchup to watch first round. Both of those teams will be a tough game, but I don't think it's nothing that the Hawks can handle. So you say Sweet 16, huh? So we get to the Sweet 16, and we're most likely looking at Iowa. Very, very dangerous team. You look at the post, you look at Garza. We haven't really played a post player like that. Closest thing we'll probably get to a post player in the SEC. I'm saying we because I go here. Is Castleton at Florida, and Tillman too, who destroyed us when we didn't have Smith though. And then he didn't play the second game against us. So it'll be very interesting to see. I think that'll probably be one of the biggest challenges, besides the next two games. So if they beat Iowa, they go to the Elite Eight. Who are they most likely come out? Okay. So they beat Iowa, most likely looking at Baylor in the Elite Eight. Baylor. See, that's a tough one right there. That's very tough. I told people, I said Hogs can go to the Elite Eight. Final Four, I don't know, but Elite Eight, very possible. Very possible to go to the Elite Eight. And if they do end up playing Baylor, it's like you can't make too many mistakes, honestly, against Baylor. We saw them drop a game this year. Everybody has to drop a game except the Zags. They're after the preseason, the competition get lower. But Baylor, man, those three guards and those four players in general, and the bench, the way that just all comes together. Scott Drew, man, Scott Drew. You did it. You did it. And most people don't even know this, but Baylor's recruiting class is insane. It's insane. When you look at, Teague, Butler, and Mitchell are there right now. All those guys are like 6'3" and stuff. But they have Kendall T. Brown, who's coming in next year, who's going to be 6'8" at one of those guard/wing spots. So it's going to be very interesting. So the way that they go to the Final Four is if they beat Baylor. So I said Elite Eight. Maybe meet, I don't know. I'm not sold on that bottom half of the bracket is open. Michigan, maybe. Meet Michigan in the Final Four if it happens. I think the Hawks can to play with Michigan. I don't know about because Michigan. I don't know. It's tough. I'm gonna leave it at Elite Eight at the most, Sweet 16 at the least. That's my projection for the Razorbacks. The Final Four is clickbait. So if you make it to the end of the video, you'll know it's clickbait. But yeah, shout out to the Hogs, man. Gonna be great next year. Cole Maywin, top 5 JUCO prospect in the nation coming in. Top 80 4-star Chance Moore guard coming in. The importer, Eric Musselman, the importer, he's gonna get a couple transfers, maybe. Devo Davis be back. Jalen Williams will be back. A couple more guys will be back. We're going to have the ball rolling. Woo, Pig, Razorbacks. At the least, Sweet 16. At the bold most, Final Four. But at the accurate most, Elite 8, guys. That is my projection for the home team. You guys have a great day, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And leave a like and tell your friends to subscribe, you know what I'm saying?